Oh, in case you've never used trekking poles, they typically have a nice lanyard here, and the key with trekking poles is not so much about you holding your grip strength there. It's more about letting it rest in your hands. Hi friends, hey, welcome back to the Expeditionary Johnny channel. Hey, if you're new to my channel, you'll see right here that the theme to my channel is to try to help to remove obstacles from getting outdoors. That could be things like time, ideas, or maybe equipment. Today, we're talking ideas. Matter of fact, today is January 3rd, 2026, so Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season. Today, I'm just outside of Hamburg, Iowa at Waubonsie State Recreational Area, and I'm going to go for about a 5 or 6 mile hike. All right, so let's head on the trail. So for today's idea, it's like, hey, how do you want to approach 2026? For me, I'd like to go out at least, let's say maybe once a month to do a good hike or hike and cook or something like that, but to get outdoors. So my obstacle was find a park or recreational area that's close enough to home where the commute's not too far away, the terrain's going to be interesting, and the distance is going to be long enough for me to really stretch my legs and get a good workout. The temperature is in the 30s, so how I dress is pretty important. For footwear, we've got a regular set of hiking boots and some wool socks. Now, why wool socks? Well, they're comfortable. They're good at keeping my feet warm, not only dry, but also if they get wet. I also tend to get less blisters when I wear good wool socks. Now, as far as clothing, I've got a t-shirt, a flannel shirt, and then I've got this outer jacket here. It's heated. I don't really use it, but what I like is it's lightweight. I can wrap it up, put it in my jacket in case I get hot, which will probably happen in a few minutes once I get on the trail. So you might have noticed I'm on a horse trail today. So I brought along some trekking poles. Why? Well, on these horse trails, there can be some ups and downs. The ground can be pretty uneven from where the horse's hooves kind of beat up the ground. Also, there's a lot of leaves here. So I want something to help with balance. And who knows, fatigue could come an issue here. Oh, in case you've never used trekking poles, they typically have a nice lanyard here, and the key with trekking poles is not so much about you holding your grip strength there. It's more about letting it rest in your hands, letting the lanyard strap it there, and that way, like as I go down the hill, I'm going to use this as a brake to so my knees don't get worn out. It's a really good way to I don't know, preserve your energy. All right, decision time. Well, fortunately, we've got a nice little trail map right here along the trail. We're right here at the arrow. I'm going to go to the right, do this whole loop over around here, come back and finish up around the other part of the loop. I also have my All Trails app on here to be tracking my progress here. So we'll find out exactly how far we go today. Well, I've done a few hills and I'm getting warm, so even though it's in the 30s, it's time to layer down. So let's get our backpack off and take out this outer jacket. All right, that feels better. All right, let's head forward and get a few more miles under our belt. All right, so things have leveled out here a bit. You can see there by the sign there that we just got to another decision point. Basically, I'm going to the right. We'll do the loop, come back this point, do another loop, and get back to the car. But easy hiking right about now. But you can see it's a beautiful day. Sun's out now. So it's warmed up a little bit, or at least I've warmed up. So feeling pretty good. I think I remember this hill. Yeah, I came out with another friend. We did about a hike. If I find the video, I'll insert it. But yeah, this was a pretty fun one to go down here. Definitely worthy of the trekking poles. So let's keep on going. Bump, bump, bump. I forgot about this. All right, this is what I'm talking about, being on a horse trail. Okay, so if you ever go on horse trails, those animals tear up the trails. They 1,000 pounds on small little hoofs. And this ground gets kind of muddy and clayish. So there's a lot of uneven ground. That's why I'm bringing the trekking poles just for balance. Even though my legs, I'm confident, as far as strength and endurance, but just for balance and safety's sake. That's why I'm bringing these bad boys. All right, next decision. All right, we're going to turn to the right. I don't think this is worthy of a switchback, so we'll just call it a U-turn. So let's say, all right, let's keep on going. Well, that was something. Let's see. Rabbit, possum. Well, that's life. Okay, life and death. All right, engine braking, engine braking. So we're about 2.5 miles into the hike, and then I found this nice little picnic area. I'll go ahead and put in the map, at least in case anybody ever comes out here. If you want to know where this table is, it's right there. What do you guys think? Do you think this is where our horse thief bandit hangs out and has this lunch? People want to know. Yeah, this one is trekking pole worthy. Gotta be careful. Okay, so we are finishing up that first loop there, or at least the back loop. So we're going to be turning right to go back where we came from. And we got another loop to do. Oh yeah, the going back up part. Yeehaw! Leg workout today. All right, trail update. All right, this second loop that I'm doing, kind of hilly going this direction. So make sure you got your lungs with you. Well, we made it. So I went about, 5.25 miles. I'll go ahead and put up the map here so you can just see how far I went and the route I took. Now let's get back to the car. Let's give you a little bit of sunlight here. All right, so let's head on back to the car over here. My next step is pick up my wife, and we're going to go out on a little date and get us some pizza. Go fuel up so I can hit the gym pretty hard tomorrow. So we made it over to the aisles for their Inferno pizza. See, we made a pretty good dent in it and taking the rest home. So, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Take care. Have a good week.